This is an update of the Japanese boxwood hardwood cutting. The hardwood cutting means that we're taking something that's fairly mature and getting to root. Most of the cuttings were done softwood cutting, which is usually very easy, especially like on the boxwood, but I'm in a hurry. Okay, so the success rate on this hardwood cutting is not very good. I think I only had like a fourth, maybe 20% of it succeeded. But the thing is, it doesn't matter because when it does take, we can bypass a whole lot of time. Look at this one here. It has nice movement and most of the taper in place, right? Well, I took the branch and pre-shaped it. So yes, we're bypassing good 10 years. It might be approaching 20 years in terms of how to get it to this size, the normal from a softwood cutting or seedling stage. So although the percentage take is not good, it's still worth the effort. Look at the size of that trunk. So this could have a great future. Oh, I would think that this branch probably should be brought down and then, start the movement up here. But this was just repotted less than 2 months ago, so it's still delicate in here. In fact, I had it in my pop-up greenhouse for further protection. And then as we start to get into the warm season, I'll put it out and harden off. So anyway, this is another example. Actually, younger they are, I think they're much easier to root, but this one only bypasses a year or two, so it's okay, but you might as well get greedy and go for the big ones. Well, this one is well worth the effort. I'm looking at this, and well, I won't do much now. I think it's fairly safe to start fertilizing. I usually don't fertilize when I first get these potted up, but it's been a couple months and then I'll start to fertilize. And I was looking at this and it seems like if I cut it here, get rid of this, then it has a much better movement here. It's a little uninteresting, but it's no need to hurry because these are just getting established. So within the next couple of years, I'll do that and then be well on its way. So this is an example of taking cuttings that are mature and pre-shaping it. And I think a lot of times when I'm working on a project, I throw it in as a bonus, right? And you're wondering, what's happening to all these? Well, this is an example of some that worked. But percentage-wise, it was not good. But you could see that it's well worth the effort when you could get a few of these to take, right? Well, I'm going to wait for the weather to stabilize. Well, last night was cold. I mean, we're not supposed to be this cold in April. My friend that lives up the hill a little bit, he said he had 5 inches of snow. Unheard of. And then it looks like towards the tail end of this week or next week, it's going to be 70 and past 80. So I'm going to keep this well protected so that it doesn't go into shock of being cold and hot so rapidly. So other than that, I think these should be fine. So anyway, those of you that have time and space, give this technique a try. This has been the hardwood cutting of a Japanese boxwood. So anyway, this is Harold saying goodbye. I'll see you again real soon in another chapter. Okay? Well, while we're on the subject of boxwood, this is most of the air layered boxwood. I was losing count, but there was actually 12. And I think I got it fairly well labeled now. So you could see some are not looking good yet, but I see results. This is one more piece of the dozen air layer. This one had very, very little root, so I'm treating as a hardwood cutting. This is another project. Okay, this is the big one that I brought and then split it because I didn't want a multi-trunk big one. And it's coming back. The roots not well established yet, so I'm going to wait probably another year. I'm going to be carving this area, but I can't do it till it gets well established because the vibration of my carving tool will damage tender roots. Same with this one here. I think there was one more. I wonder if it was that one that I just showed you. And I keep lose track. Well, I have too many projects going at the same time, and as I get older, it's even harder to remember. But anyway, boxwoods are a lot of fun to work with, so you should give it a try no matter which technique you tried.